You might think Bitcoin is private, right? But here's the thing, it actually leaves a public trail for every single payment you get. Anyone can look up your address and see how much Bitcoin you've been sent, when it came, and even where it came from. And if you reuse addresses or keep sharing new ones, it's still possible to link all that info together. Now, here's the exciting part. There's a fresh way to fix that without changing Bitcoin's core rules. A powerful upgrade recently dropped that's going to change how you handle Bitcoin forever. It's called silent payments. And if you care about privacy, security, or just hate feeling like you could be tracked every time someone sends you BTC, you're going to want to know how this works. With silent payments, you don't need a new address for every payment. You get to use one single static address called a silent payment address. Pop it on your website, throw it in your X bio, share it on Nostr, wherever you want. Anyone who wants to send you Bitcoin privately just uses that one address and boom. Each transaction remains completely unlinkable. No visible connection between payments, no metadata leaking who you are. Here's how it works. Even though everyone's sending to the same public address, each transaction actually ends up at a unique one-time use address automatically. You don't need to manage addresses manually, you don't need to run a server, and you don't sacrifice convenience to get this level of privacy. Only you can detect the payment. That's what makes it silent. Your wallet uses your private key to scan the blockchain and pick out the payments meant for you. No one else can tell where your money went. They can't paste your address into a block explorer and see your history. They won't even know a payment happened at all. Silent payments also make it easier to handle things like donations and recurring payments. Open source projects and creators, for example, can finally share one address without worrying about privacy or depending on paynim servers. This part of the ecosystem is still evolving, but it's already one of the most promising upgrades for real-world Bitcoin use. And here's where things really get powerful. This isn't a protocol change. No fork, no consensus update. Silent payments are a new standard built on what's already possible in Bitcoin, especially Taproot. That makes them simple to implement and easy to adopt without disrupting the network. Right now, wallets like Cake Wallet and Bitbox02 support silent payments, with more on the way. Developers are integrating them into libraries like BDK and Sparrow. Both the sender and receiver need to use a compatible wallet, but once they do, the process is seamless. No advanced setup, no extra steps, just better privacy by default. This is important because surveillance on the Bitcoin network is getting more intense. Chain analysis tools are getting better at mapping identities, tracking spending, and profiling users. Silent payments cut off that tracking without compromising Bitcoin itself. No changes to the rules, no break in decentralization, just smarter tools for staying private. Whether you're a developer, a content creator, a contributor to open source, a business, or just someone who wants to keep your financial life private, this is a tool worth learning. If you want a step-by-step tutorial on how to start using silent payments, drop a comment. This lets you receive Bitcoin without exposing your wallet to the world. And in today's environment, that's not just nice, it's necessary. If you're into this kind of content, give it a like, hit subscribe, and check out the CryptoVagabonds Academy. And as always, stay curious and stay hodling.